We love hitting rewind on the classics, but what happens when we fast forward? The babies we saw on those magazine covers are all grown up, and they look exactly like their famous parents. Here are 16 celebrity kids over 35 who absolutely won the DNA lottery.
Starting with royalty. She began as the screen queen, inheriting Janet Leigh's horror legacy, but has the sharp comedic timing of her father, Tony Curtis. At 67, she's the ultimate example of Hollywood royalty thriving, proving the Curtis Lee gene pool is Oscar-worthy. This one is spooky. Kate didn't just inherit Goldie Hawn's blonde hair, she inherited that million-watt smile. Exactly a year ago this month, Kate released a song called Right on Time, dedicated entirely to Goldie's life before fame, singing about her mom driving a busted Cadillac to dance class. She calls Kurt Russell Pa, but the Goldie connection is written in her DNA. It's distracting how much Mamie looks like Meryl Streep. From the aquiline nose to the delicate mannerisms, she's the living embodiment of her mother's early career in Kramer vs. Kramer. It's like watching Meryl travel through time. Though she lost her mother tragically young, Mariska grew up to have Jane Mansfield's stunning bone structure and eyes. She just turned 62 last month and continues to honor her mother's legacy by being the longest-running drama actress on TV with SVU.
The elder statesman. He inherited the intense grit and that famous cleft chin from Kirk Douglas. Last summer, Michael officially announced he was stepping back from acting, telling the world he has no plans to go back. After 60 years on screen, he's enjoying a well-earned retirement. Following James Caan's passing in 2022, seeing Scott feels like a tribute. He has the exact same stocky build, the curly hair, and that unmistakable Caan jawline. He is literally a photocopy of his father in the 70s. Happy birthday to Josh Brolin, who celebrated his 58th birthday yesterday, February 12th. He shares the same lantern-jawed masculinity as his father, James Brolin. Josh took his dad's TV star good looks and added a layer of grit that made him one of the biggest movie stars of the last decade. We lost the legendary Donald Sutherland in 2024. And looking at Kiefer now hits different. He turned 60 later this year, and he has inherited that incredible intensity, the Sutherland glare that his father mastered. You know exactly who his dad is the second you look in his eyes. He has his father's voice. Seriously, close your eyes and think about his voice. Colin doesn't just look like Tom, he sounds exactly like a young Tom Hanks in Big. It is the most specific genetic inheritance in Hollywood history. This isn't a face swap filter. Damon Wayans Jr. is the exact clone of his father, comedy legend Damon Wayans. They look so much alike that they finally played father and son in the sitcom Papa's House this year. The Wayans genes are undefeated. The Skarsgård gene pool is powerful, but Alexander is the spitting image of Stellan. They share that brooding, intense Swedish look that has made them both international stars. She is the perfect 50-50 split. She has Don Johnson's chin and Melanie Griffith's soft voice and eyes. A third-generation star, she carries the legacy of her grandmother, Tippi Hedren, too. Another voice clone. John David Washington has his father Denzel's walk, his laugh, and that regal cadence.
After starring in The Piano Lesson, which his dad produced, the torch has officially been passed. The red hair gave it away immediately. Bryce isn't just Ron Howard's daughter, she's following in his footsteps as a major Hollywood director. The talent in this family is undeniable. The eyebrows are the giveaway. Dan inherited Eugene Levy's iconic brows and his spectacular comedic timing. Watching them act together in Schitt's Creek was like seeing the same comedic genius separated by a generation. It is the most famous mouth in rock and roll history. Liv inherited Steven Tyler's signature lips and combined them with Bea Buell's model good looks. She is the perfect mix of rock star edge and ethereal beauty.
If you thought these resemblances were spooky, you haven't seen anything yet. We still have to talk about the Beatles kids, the rock and roll royalty, and the son of a Rolling Stone who is his father's twin. That is all coming up in Part 2, dropping right here on the 4th Friday. So hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. You do not want to miss the rest of this list. I'm Lissa, and I'll catch you on the rewind.